Dylan in the details here, and it's time to get down to the brass tacks on this PC gaming journey that I'm taking. Yes, I've transitioned away from the consoles. What about it? I still love them, okay? But the truth of the matter and the reality of the situation is, PC just is that damn good that you should supply the extra $300 to $400, whatever it costs, man. Take the step. I pulled this baby out of the box and it was ready to go, and I tell ya, I haven't looked back. Today I wanted to take a decent look at a particularly powerful game you may have heard of, BODYCAM. It's a multiplayer tactical shooter developed by Realism Studios. I hope I said that right. They're a small independent company consisting of 2 young French developers. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. This happens to be one of the most powerful, most realistic looking first-person shooters I've ever experienced. But this particular mode may be a little bit different from the mainline part of the game. The main part of the game deals with multiplayer PvP. This is one of their more recent updates. I believe it was in November or October of 2024. This update consisted of a zombies mode being added, which caught my attention, but I could not play this game back then. Now I can play this son of a bitch and really get down to those details. This game is currently in early access, so please don't judge as though this is the final product. I know I don't usually say that kind of thing, but damn. This product seems pretty decent. The best way I can describe this first-person shooter experience is that it's unlike any other. It feels completely different from Call of Duty. It feels 100% different from Isanso. It feels incredibly different from Battlefield or any of those games. It feels like my character's on a swivel in a way, and I feel more heavy. I feel like I'm more in it, if you know what I mean. I'm physically there in a way. And it looks like a VR game, but it's not. It just looks incredibly detailed, and this perspective, whatever you want to call this angle, this type of lens, it just really works. It's as simple as that. Fun has never been more straightforward, and fun is what this is all about. The competitive part of this game, I don't even acknowledge or really know about. I've just started my journey, and it feels fantastic. I've never been more excited to really see how far a first-person shooter can go. And now I know it's early access, I know it's a small team of 2 developers. I don't expect the world out of this, but this is a great leap forward. Unreal Engine 5 makes sense in this way. It feels great to play, and that's the whole point. Fun. It's not just about the graphics, and damn, I must say, the graphics, holy shit, I've really never seen anything quite this realistic. This level is not as hyper-realistic as, say, the one in the woods, or something like that. This one is more straight-up zombies in your face, and you go down in 1 or 2 hits, I'm pretty sure. There's no health bar or anything that I know of. I think this game is normally around $40, but I got it on sale, and I can't say I wasted a single dollar. The audio is on a whole other level. These sound like guns going off, man, and that's what I've always wanted in games. I want it to sound like war is happening. Real guns, real gunfire, all of that. Please boost the bass. Please blow out my eardrums. And just as a side note for the audio section, when we had first loaded into this lobby, I think one of these guys was also new to the game and didn't know how to play, and he misfired his gun right next to my ear, and that's what it sounded like, man. It sounded real. When it comes to gaming, to me it's always been a power struggle between fun and realism. I think now we've crossed the threshold and we've broken every boundary, and we can finally say that we have connected the dots. We have balanced it. Between realism and fun, this is one of the definitive Mount Rushmores of first-person shooters to me now. You know, hyperrealism and graphics are fantastic. That to me is a great element to enhance your gameplay experience, but it's not required. It's definitely not necessary. But in this case, they took it to the next level. That's why I appreciate this game so much. It's from two people, man. How many times do you hear that? When reality strikes that, oh, Ubisoft has 130 people working on this $400 million project. How much of a surprise is it that the game turns out to be garbage? Why is it that smaller teams equal more fun? I've always tried to understand it, but perhaps there's no real understanding I can make of it. It just comes down to passion and heart. And the less people you have on your crew, the less cooks in your kitchen, I think there's probably more heart there. Once you die in this mode, you're out until the next round, and your teammates have to fend off the zombies until each one of them is completely dead. There are weapons lying around to re-equip yourself and make sure you can actually fend off the zombies properly. But at the same time, you're pretty much stuck with what's in your hand until you've found those points where weapons spawn in. One of the other points of the intense, anxiety-inducing gameplay is simply the lighting and the sound mixed together. You can hear a creeping zombie in the distance, but you just can't see him. Sometimes the generators are out, you don't know what to do, you've just got your flashlight flickering at the speed of light, as every walker, shambler, and undead fighter comes your way. If I didn't have a proper gaming PC, I absolutely would not be able to play this. It is a powerhouse of something to run, and frankly, I'm surprised I can run it too. I'm just getting started, so when we get right down to the brass tacks, there's still a lot left to learn, just from this game alone. But this is what I would like to highlight as the beginning of the PC journey. Oh my god, no!
Warning. Biohazard detected. Administering medical attention.
Self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.